Hello, welcome back to Unknown Edge. Today we're going to talk about another Spyderco. I'm not going to show it right here. You're going to have to wait till we get in, dive deep, but it's a very special one. So let's take a look. So, like I said, very special. We'll pull out the case. It's going to be the Spyderco Civilian, one of the original Spyderco Civilians. Let's dive in. All right, so this is the Spyderco Civilian, one of the original Spyderco Civilians. We'll cut to the chase and we'll get all of the specs out of the way and then talk about a little bit of the history there and why I think this blade is super, super neat, especially for any collector that collects knives and any Spyderco fans. So the blade is about 4 and 1/8 inches, full serrated with a reverse S blade shape on it. It is made out of G2 stainless steel, the blade. Like I said, this is older. This blade comes back from 90s, late 80s, 90s. The handle is their tough frame aluminum with Kraton inlays for that extra grippy grip. So you got that grippy grip right here, as well as on the pocket clip. So when you grip it, you have that full grip all on both sides, so that blade ain't going anywhere. Does feature a back lock down here, and it is only tip down carry, and you also cannot uh, change where the pocket clip goes. That is where it's at. Gonna sit in right there, and that's where that's at. Now, the really cool thing on why I like this knife so much is I'll just read straight off of the Spyderco catalog, their little story there. But pretty much, Spyderco was approached by a specialized branch of U.S. law enforcement for making a knife for undercover agents. Okay, so the knife was made for plainclothes LEOs for situations where they couldn't carry a firearm. The blade is designed so that even if you have zero self defense training with knives, you're still going to be able to use it. So, pretty much, from what information I could gather on the internet, it looked like it was for undercover officers that were in task forces for narcotics and gang related activities. When they couldn't bring in a firearm, this is the knife that they designed for them to bring in. Um, Pull it out, and like a lot of hawkbill knives in certain fighting styles is meant for hooking someone. You don't even really have to hook them with it, just a slash, and this knife kind of already does it. This knife is not meant for piercing. This knife is meant for just a quick slash, disembowelment, and get away and get to safety for those officers that just could not carry a firearm in those type of situations. So, like I said, this knife is earlier, way back then, so 1990s, late 80s. So the steel isn't some crazy magna cut like you see today. It's just a G2 stainless steel, and that handle is that tough frame aluminum. Um, Nowadays, if you try to get these, they're kind of harder to get. This has been one of my grails for a long time. So it was a little bit tricky to find one that was, at a decent price. Most of the ones you even find these days, the tip right here is broken off because this knife is not meant to be carried as an everyday carry, and some people still would. This right here is very, very. Uh, you have to be very gentle with it. This tip will break off. Like I said, this is just meant for a quick slash and retreat. Um, they do have newer models of it where the blade is a higher quality steel and the handle is made out of G10. You can still pick those up for around 200 something bucks. But whenever you try to get one that's these tough frame aluminums, they go up there for $500-$600. So they are definitely pricier. But as a collector's item, this is a beautiful knife, and I've been wanting it for probably about half my life since I was told about it by my godfather, and I just thought it was the coolest thing. It's got a cool story. That reverse S blade shape is super unique, super deadly looking, and just I really really enjoy it. Its Spidey hole isn't the greatest like flick out just because of how big that blade is. So, I mean, I can get it like kind of halfway out. unless I really flick my wrist, then I can maybe do it. Honestly, I think um, it would be better as a reverse wrist flick, like dropping it out. Might be hard to do on the desk, but definitely one of my favorite pieces I own. I have been looking for it for a while, so I just wanted to share that with you guys and let you see it. Let me know what you think about it. Would you want to carry it in a self-defense situation? Please like, subscribe, hit that bell symbol for all the notifications so you know what's happening on Unknown Edge. Let all your friends know. And again, thank you for joining. Until next time.